Listen to this one. If I had another chance tonight, I'd swear I'd do the things I knew were right. What would you do if you had a second chance?
No.
What would you do
Practice.
if I had a second chance tonight? I'd swear I'd do the things I knew were right. Hey, what would you do if you had a second chance? You know, that's what I want to share with you. What would it be like to have a second chance? When I was in my younger years, one of my spiritual mentors gave me his car to service. He had to go on a long trip here in the UK. And he gave me his car to service and asked me to take care of it if he would. He was really busy with engagements. And so I failed to take care of the car and I gave it to him and he drove. And there was no excuses. I just didn't do what he had asked me to do. I hadn't serviced the car properly. I hadn't gotten it serviced, and he nearly had a crash. It was a near miss, and it was all my fault. I had almost killed one of my spiritual mentors because of my neglect in servicing the car that he had entrusted to me. After that incident, when we came back together, I was petrified. I thought that he would be really angry. He would be venting because his family, his community, the people who cared for him, all of those would lose this wonderful person. And I thought, what have I done? I felt terrible dread. And he came to me, he put his hand on my shoulder like this, and he says, I know you made a mistake. I know it wasn't deliberate. I know you care for me. And just to show you I trust you, and just to show you I have faith in you, here are the keys again, and I trust you that you will get this car sorted and it'll be fine. He gave me a second chance. He gave me a second chance. And so the realization I want to share with you is, how does that apply in your life? If you had a second chance, what would you do with it? Or if you could give somebody a second chance, somebody who needs that second chance, somebody who deserves it, maybe somebody who doesn't deserve it, but you still give it, to show your faith in yourself and humanity, what could that look like? Because everybody deserves a second chance, don't they? Everybody. Sometimes we feel so victimized by some trauma, some perpetrator, some victim that we've become because somebody has done something so bad, so unspeakable, we feel they don't deserve a second chance. And maybe there are cases where you feel that way. But what about situations where you've written somebody off? Or situations where somebody's hurt you, but when you step back, you can see that they were acting carelessly or foolishly, and that maybe they deserve a second chance. Or maybe they need that second chance to exonerate themselves, to seek retribution, to find it. And when we take away that second chance from somebody, we rob their opportunity for retribution, for salvation, for rectification. And don't we all deserve that? At least that's my feeling. And there are obviously going to be exceptions. But what about in our own lives? If we had a second chance, what would we do with it? Maybe there is a second chance, but we haven't recognized it yet. Maybe it's in our personal lives, with the relationships of people around us, with our loved ones, a family member or a friend, and we feel that we need a second chance, that we were misunderstood or misrepresented. Maybe we were careless or foolish, foolhardy. Maybe we let our emotions get the better of us, and maybe we deserve that second chance. How would you go about taking that second chance? You see, sometimes we wait for the other to give us that second chance, and it doesn't come. all the time, does it? So sometimes maybe it's better for us to take that second chance, create it ourselves, approach that person that we hurt and extend an apology. Seek their forgiveness. They may not choose to give it, but it is the act of seeking forgiveness, I feel, that is the most important thing. Even if we don't receive forgiveness back, even if we don't get a second chance back from them, to seek forgiveness, to find a way to take a second chance at rectifying, that is the real power. That's within us. And maybe we can't take that second chance with that person, that place, that situation, that circumstance, because it's in the past now. But maybe we could take that second chance and transplant it to something else in our current life or in our upcoming life, in our future, somewhere where we can make amends, somewhere where we can do better, be better, feel better, and act better for something else, for someone else in our future. So folks, think about where this could work for you. How can you be that for somebody? Be that second chance. Offer that second chance. And if this speaks to you, if this finds a chord inside you, if this aligns with something inside you, why wait? Why not reach out to that person or that organization or that thing and seek to do better and to be better? Because in doing so, we elevate ourselves, we free ourselves from guilt, we allow ourselves to be forgiven, we forgive ourselves, and we're able to seek that retribution that allows us to grow and to be more and to do more. That's the sharing for today. I hope that finds you in good health. And as always, check out the podcast and the YouTube channel, Urban Spirituality, on iTunes, Spotify, etc., where I'm kind of sharing more ramblings and philosophical insights that I get along my own life journey, in the hope that they might serve, help, empower, enlighten some of you in your own journey in some small way. That's it from me.